him down inside the 30. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick six should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, officer, what?
A design run, Jackson keeping it. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, but they had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
And he's tackled for no gain.
I gotta be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
Williams from the gun. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, Boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Jackson now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Line up the design keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's coming, Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Putting the tight end in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, Alpha, it's all right. No, we changed it. 13. We changed it. You.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What is it?
Now they send their back in motion right. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on.
Design quarterback run here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Buying some time right. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Williams again. He beams one deep right side. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The intended target was his running back. So second down coming up.
It moves to second and 10.
Now Jackson off the play action. Headed out right. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. And the shotgun again to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Took off with it again. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the red zone on first. Buying some time left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Lean back motions right. This is Henry on second. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This one left for Lamar. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Lamar now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Hey, middle.
Play fake. Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
What is it?
First down, Williams to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a Dunze downfield. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
The Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's dropping back to throw. Flush down now to his left. zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Baltimore running its offense out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. Look at a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And he's going to fall on his own fumble. That's at least a positive. But, man, an enormous loss of yards on the play. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets, and it brings up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal.
What is that?
Williams from the gun. Catch made. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
15 more yards. That's another.
1st down throw for Jackson. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Bears.
Lamar throwing again. He rolls to his right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest justice in a 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
It's a game down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a design run. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
What is on?
Williams to throw. Big strike here to Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears continue piling it on here in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
What is on?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the fumble recovery is made. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL. But Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back, and you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Now Jackson off the play action. And they pick him off again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. 1st and 10 from the 32.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
He's going to run here. Manunga. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, start.
They're going to pass it here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Down and 7.
Ready, start.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's making a bid for it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears throw 6 more on the blowout. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
He's brought down just inside the 25. You see the Ravens making their way out now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock has been. And they pick him off again! And the Bears get the football back down the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At the
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let it up.
To the ground. It's Monangai. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Lindsay's got it right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Let it up.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bears buff, buddy. Bears buff.
Monangai with it. Solid running here. And that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. They got to keep moving quick here.
10 yards on the
They go with Monangai here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bears are running them out of the building. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Looking to throw here. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He reaches the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. In the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sit on! Ready! Ready, shot!
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st down throw by Williams. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Bears come away with the win. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided, and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the fourth. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Like a midi, laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback, brake truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion, headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10, Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so right. Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Secret. Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like that. Trying to be copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bro. For real. Don't forget about who really do this, bro. For real.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevating his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Throwing here hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a... last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore, it's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning, and it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. It was 29, by the way, and he finished 3rd for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Suck it down coming up.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him,
it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. On 1st down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Nix. Finds Troutman. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Captain, hey!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Gain of 6.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Harvey gets it on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's incomplete left side. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation for the Broncos.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. A 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. James Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Bombers.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nix off the play action. He finds his back, Harvey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
To the right.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. In on his side, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in the sack, just like that.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Nick snap on 1st and 10. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
First down and goal to go.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the Which team was happening?
I'm ready.
Ready? Return. Almost set. Motion. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Vacates quickly left side. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Middle. Kill.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No touch. No.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards on the play.
No touch.
That's good.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
63. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my son. Captain. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Nix from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the right, yeah. Eight. Motion.
Nix with it on 1st. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? Olay. Joe. Hey, Sean, let's go. Stay. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10.
Oh, my son. Ready? To the right, yeah. Olay.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This puts down inside the 35-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Motion. Captain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Complete out to the right. It's a small gain up to the 38. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
The 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll throw again. Nix. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. All set to go now from the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Hey, Silver. Don't come, stop.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. And that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix rolling out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
15 at the 31-yard line.
Play action with Nix. He throws a bullet to the set, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles are finally dragged down after the turnover, and a great return back to the opposing 35. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Very good. No trouble.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. On 1st down, it's Nix. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
And air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nix to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now Barkley. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Riley Moss with that tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This is the end of the third quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action, Hurts has it. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. That pushes him back, 3rd down, coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Finds him over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Devontae Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Jake Elliott on
a 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back. That brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hill finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Return.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Oh, my set.
Nix from the gun. Brought in right side. He has room past the 25. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go.
Oh, my set.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
They go to Barkley again. A lot of space ahead. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. He's got room to roam. At the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Bronco offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Connects on the crosser. And they are sent off the field. He had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Saquon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Got to hurry this to the line.
Bonito on the tackle.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They gain 11 on that play. And that That's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Eagles first down.
They run it with Saquon. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
The 24-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
To throw. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. New set of downs from the 37.
Almost set.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Almost set.
You kidding me?
Now Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into a crowd. And that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
By the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Good. Set. Delta.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Man, this one is going to sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent.
Detroit, Michigan. We're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna... Yeah, walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah,
Better when
yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
get better when I wanna get better.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
It's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guys he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts now from the gun. This is complete, downfield to Smith. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. bonus point after. He's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Escapes the pocket. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few birds.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 2nd down.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Great.
Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, they need 7.
Great.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running is Barkley. He's up again, and he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 12-point game in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up.
Hurts looking to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, he's got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Goff to the air now. On the move, headed right. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
We go tonight.
Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That is good for a Detroit first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, 20. Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Again, Goff. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Johnson now in motion right. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On third down, it's Hurts. Getting out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, and that do us. You're probably just not the same to us. We're dealing with this, you ain't seen before.
Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
We'll have a good time.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first down, it's gone. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. One final shot before the half. Escapes out to the left. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. All set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gall. Jump off, caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the shotgun. Goff has him on the quick hitter. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front who give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
He's going to keep this one, and they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They had to work for that one, Kay. That was not just a simple fall forward on a QB sneak. Little meat on the bone for them to go pick it up to get the job done.
First down throw from Goff. Flush down now to his left. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the football squad. Boy Scouts who I beat.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Goff back to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made.
St. Brown. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Damn little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can Tina.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I'm a play switcher, shape shifter, go real plain, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Third and long, they're going to throw. Throws caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
Turnover on downs.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Hurts now on 4th. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by 12. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds him over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He brushed him off with ease. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
At the 37-yard line.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
St. Brown. It's a gain of a yard.
All placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing again. There's Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up
Setting up to pass.
conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Bigsby with the return. Only man. Just to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal this win.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles first down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said... It's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah. So I better hold on.
Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universal. considered one of the best all-round quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
A gain of 3 on the way. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.